Yeah. Agent versus operative. Well, I want to answer that. Regardless, we are all subject to manipulation to one degree or another. Absolutely, we are all subject to manipulation. Now, however, as truthers, we are also watchers of YouTube. And so we've seen many people come and go. Come and go. And what I'm saying is all of a sudden he comes, he has books ready and lined up. I mean, what is new underneath the sun? That's what I'm saying. Like, all this shit has been done before. Why all of a sudden agent versus operative? I remember telling one of my BIE, and I better not say that, right? But who they would call BI or black, black nationalists or whatever, right? I let one of my brothers know, like, nigga, you finna get set up like cannon fodder. And as soon as he heard the conversation I had, he knew he was an agent, but to the degree he didn't know who the operative was. I told him that his Mason buddy, because remember, that's how they use Masons. They use black Masons for revolution. So it's funny they call them BIE when the majority of these people are black revolutionaries, right? Which comes from the Mason side. Okay, even though they use little agents beneath them. Yeah, so okay, but what I'm saying is that's a hard. I know it's hard to run around and call people fucking agents, but what I'm saying is when people push certain political ideologies off the top, and they figured like, no, we're running with this as this is real and this is real world, this tragic event, and it's a political ploy. See, I pay attention to all those fools. I don't give a fuck. I like Watt. I still call him out on his bullshit too, because like you said, we're all subject to that manipulation, to our propaganda, to our own ideologies, right? Our own ideologies, our own propaganda, and therefore we do seem like agents. But what I'm saying is the alt-right came from Breitbart, and it was a derogatory term made by this Democratic dude. Now, Breitbart is a part of the Hegelian that was set up by Rockefeller, okay, connected to the John Birch Society and all that crap. So, like, their symbol is the 8. Okay, so they got all bases covered. So this alt-right, all they were doing is just creating the alt-right is just the Hegel to Black Lives Matter. This is what Masons do. And so when I see them following those footsteps, I know what they're doing. So cool. If people think he's not, I'm not going to say he's not the great white hope or whatever. But I'm telling you, Steve Coakley already went through all this, all that information. So now he's coming at it through red ice. And another thing, all those Tomo Newses and Breitbart's, Tomo Newses, Red Ice, all those are subsidiaries from the GOP. These are all sprung up from the GOP. See, a lot of people don't go do their research on who owns these alternate media things that just sprung up. Alternate media. You don't think they had that shit covered? So that's all I'm saying, and that was just a rebuttal. And we'll get back into, I guess, agent versus operative, because it is a very interesting topic where like I said, I did let somebody know that they were behaving as a what is it? And so I told them they were going to use him as cannon fodder, because that's what they were setting up, all this black race stuff. That's why they had this law already, black extremists, because they have already, like, Noam Chomsky. The news is all the news is doing is manufacturing your consent. It's acquiescence. That's all news is. It's getting you part of their spell. Blah blah blah. So just going to Agent versus Operative. Yeah, I think Jay Dyer, to the extent, is somewhere, has his feet implanted somewhere, because the dude just sprang out of nowhere with a book with Sharon Stone's son. I know you guys fucking hate that shit, or maybe I'm just full of shit. All right, maybe, I know, but like I said, I used to think, I mean, I guess we all have political things, so maybe I'm not gonna say he's a fucking agent, but we are, to a certain extent, an agent. And when they were pitching the alt-right, which I don't mind finding a base and making a base, but that's all it is. I'm out.